Mic check 1 2. Testing check 1 2. Wahoo Public Schools YouTube channel broadcast. Sub-district final February 23rd. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Wahoo Sports Online. Sub-district basketball. Wahoo Ashland Greenwood. Mic check 1 2 3. Welcome to Wahoo High School and Wahoo Sports Online's presentation of boys sub-district final basketball tonight in the C1-4 sub-district final from Wahoo High School. It's the 22-1 Warriors taking on the 23-1 Blue Jays of Ashland Greenwood. Well, a very pleasant good evening, WSO listeners, as well as those of you chosen to join us here on Wahoo Public Schools YouTube channel. I am pleased that you've chosen to join us here this evening for what should be an absolute fantastic rematch of a great game back in early January. Both of these teams coming in with one loss on the season. Both heavyweights in Class C1 this year. Have a great matchup ahead of us in about 5 minutes. We'll take a break, bringing more from Wahoo after this timeout.
Family photography without the hassle. Senior pictures that are truly unique and memorable. Sports photos that frame all the action for a lifetime. Where can you find them? It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Studio 123 of Wahoo. 551 North Broadway. Check out more of their photography talents online at studio123wahoo.com or call Tammy at 443-1527 to schedule a session today.
Wahoo is Titletown, and Title's Lounge and Sports Bar invite you to stop by and stay a while. Plenty of big screen TVs for you to watch your favorite team, including the new 120-inch projection screen that puts you in the middle of the action. It's crazy cool, just like the Mango Kart Draft you'll enjoy, too. Titles, downtown Wahoo, where Wahoo celebrates championships.
This was an early arriving crowd here this evening for this heavyweight matchup between the Blue Jays and the Warriors, and they continue to file in. It is becoming a capacity crowd, and we expect this gym to be absolutely packed here in about 4 or 5 minutes as we near tip-off. Both of these teams come in again, state title contenders. Ashland, of course, fresh off of last year's state championship in Class C1. They are the defending state champs, coming off of a 27-1 season, defeating Auburn in a fantastic C1 state championship game last year, 36-33. Head coach Jacob Mose has his Blue Jays playing well at the right time as they come in winners of 13 in a row. Conversely, for Wahoo, they have been the preseason number one, and they have all of the tangibles, if you will, have all those boxes checked of a state championship contender. They've got the length, they've got the senior leadership, they've got the depth, they've got the experience to make a deep, deep run, not only in the tournament, but also walk away with the big trophy. Warriors come in again with a record of 22-1. They have won 18 in a row as well. Keep in mind the lone blemish on the schedule this year for Wahoo, coming to these Blue Jays of Ashland Greenwood back on December 20th. A hard-fought three-point victory here in Wahoo back on December 20th, 52-49. About 3 minutes away from the tip, we'll take another 60-second timeout and bring you the starting lineups. You're listening to C1-4 Boys Sub-District Basketball on Wahoo Sports Online.
When it comes to your vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options. And sometimes with so many options, it can be hard to find an honest and reliable auto shop. That's where the folks at Auto Alley come in. With a commitment to providing their customers with honest, quality service at reasonable prices, Auto Alley has the most modern service and repair facility available in the entire area. Located just east of Lake Wahoo, let Auto Alley provide you with the best car care imaginable. For an appointment, give Chris or Amy a call today at 443-5058.
Welcome to Wahoo High School in the C1-4 Boys Sub-District Final between the Wahoo Warriors, coming in at 22-1. They'll take on their Saunders County crosstown rival, the Blue Jays of Ashland Greenwood, at 23-1 on the season. Well, a very pleasant good evening, WSO listeners. I am Kevin Stewart. Pleased that you've chosen to join us here on Wahoo Sports Online's coverage in conjunction with Wahoo High School's YouTube channel of C1-4 Boys Sub-District Basketball. A fantastic heavyweight matchup here between two teams, each with only a single blemish on the season. For the Warriors, they come in winning 18 in a row. Again, that lone blemish coming to these very Blue Jays back on December 20th. The Blue Jays similarly with only one loss on the season back in early December against the Trojans of Platteview. Should be a fantastic heavyweight matchup, and it's about a minute and a half away. We'll take a 30-second timeout and bring you the starting lineups. You're listening to C1-4 Boys Basketball here on Wahoo Sports Online.
Go to a Wahoo Warriors game or a Bishop Newman Cavaliers game.
Or if you're lucky, a Warriors versus Cavaliers game. But no matter where you go, your money's got to go with you. UBT Go is digital banking from Union Bank. Deposit checks from your phone, send money with a click, and more. We're constantly adding new capabilities, so wherever you follow your team, your money will be right there with you. Visit ubt.com/go. Union Bank, you belong here. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Wahoo High School. Let's meet your starting lineups. First for the Blue Jays of Ashland Greenwood. They will be the visitors on the scoreboard. Number 3 is a 6'3" junior, Dane Jacobson. Number 4 is a 6' senior, Cade Bridges. Number 10, 6'3" senior, Brooks Kissinger. A 6'4" senior is number 24, Cougar Kanzam. And rounding out the starting lineup is a 6'3" junior, number 35, Dawson Teese. Head coach is Jacob Mose. For your hometown Warriors, number 0, 6'3" junior, Marcus Glock. Number 1 is 6'3" senior, Owen Hancock. A 6'7" senior is number 2, Benji Nelson. A 6'4" senior, number 13, Garrett Grangenet. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 31, 6'5" senior, Anthony Simon. Head coach of the Warriors is Kevin Sheaf, and he is assisted by Mike Bomar and Brian Meyer. They will play the anthem. We'll take a quick timeout and bring you the opening tip. It's the Warriors and the Blue Jays C14 Boys Sub-District Final.
If you're looking for an experienced and affordable electrical contractor, your only call should be to Shed Electrical and Contracting, 402-443-6709. Locally owned and operated, Shed Electrical and Contracting will work with you to install new or replace outdated wiring in your home or business. Power up and shoot them an email at shetconstruction@gmail.com. For over 45 years, Wahoo Dental Associates have provided the best in dental care to Wahoo and surrounding communities. Continue to trust your dental health to Dr. Jason Glock and Dr. Andrew Stedman. You can relax and smile knowing your teeth are getting the best preventative and restorative care from their skilled and friendly staff, too. Call them for an appointment at 402-443-5959. Wahoo Dental Associates, where smiles come naturally. Your life is mobile. Your bank should be too. The Wahoo State Bank mobile banking app lets you perform secure online functions, allowing you to easily manage your finances anytime, anywhere, always open 24/7. Check balances, transfer money, pay bills, and more right from your smartphone or tablet. Enroll now at www.wahoostatebank.com. Wahoo State Bank mobile banking. Take your bank wherever you go in the palm of your hand. If you're in need of auto body care and repair work, give Aaron Woida at Woida Auto Body a call today, 443-4134. He offers free estimates on collision and hail damaged vehicles and will work with all insurance companies and can even handle your insurance claim for you. Most importantly, however, Aaron will treat your vehicle as he would his own, with personal service and workmanship that is second to none. Give Aaron a call today, 443-4134. Farmers Mutual United Agency and Grinnell Mutual thank local farmers for their hard work, especially throughout this harvest season. It's our honor to support you with the full selection of insurance coverages for your farming needs. Trust in farming, trust in tomorrow. Contact Kurt Stewart, Brooke Stewart, Linda Zimmerman, Bob Virgil, Tyler Virgil, and Pat Sullivan, your local Grinnell Mutual agents, at 402-443-3186 today for all your insurance needs. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
It was an early arriving crowd for this C14 Sub-District Final. Began arriving as early as an hour before tip-off, and they continue to file in. They will pack them in here at Wahoo High School with the shoehorn. It'll be a packed house, and it's already a raucous and loud crowd here this evening between the Warriors and the Blue Jays. Sub-District Final. Glad you're with us here on Wahoo Sports Online's presentation of boys basketball. These two teams both winning on Tuesday, of course, in the semifinal round. Wahoo with no problems, winning 71-28 over the Cavaliers of Bishop Newman. And in a thriller in the second semifinal, the Blue Jays of Ashland Greenwood defeated DC West by a final score of 54-51. Both of these teams, as I mentioned, only one loss on the season. And the great news for both of these teams is we do know this: regardless of tonight's outcome, both guaranteed to advance to the district final round to be played next week now on Monday and Tuesday. Both of these two teams very high up in the points. In fact, Wahoo number 1, Ashland Greenwood number 2 in the point standings coming into this one. Ashland, a visiting team by virtue of their seed. They'll have their blue road uniforms with white numerals and black trim. Wahoo in the white uniforms with royal blue numerals, and gold trim. Tap controlled by Wahoo. Man defense for Ashland Greenwood. Here's Hancock, right corner, guarded by Kanzum. Swinging around the perimeter, get it over to Nelson. He'll be guarded by Bridges. Back to Hancock in the corner. Down low, the entry pass tipped and then stolen away by the Blue Jays. Dane Jacobson gets it, and a turnover first possession for Wahoo. No score. 30 seconds into this C14 sub-district final. 3 on the way. Jacobson, good. Dane Jacobson, first points for the Blue Jays go to the junior, Dane Jacobson, as he buries the 3 straight away, middle of the key, and there's another turnover as Nelson throws it past Jeanette. Garrett had cut to the basket or towards the rim, and Benji threw it into the bleachers for the second turnover. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers here for Wahoo early, as Ashland Greenwood leads 3-0. Minute into this one. Kissinger, right wing, it goes to Kanzum, guarded by Jeanette. Now into the corner, back to Kissinger. Swinging around, corner shot, 3 on the way. Bridges blocked, partially blocked by Nelson. They'll get it to Benji in the front court. Good decision to pull it back, and then a wild pass, nearly stolen away. Wahoo lucky to retain the possession. 3-0 Ashland Greenwood. Here's Jeanette. Hancock, he'll pull the trigger. 3 on the way. That one too strong off the heel. Rebounded by Dawson Teese, and then stolen away by Hancock and put up and in. Great anticipation by Owen there. Stole that outlet pass from Teese, able to score it, and then on the other hand, a player control foul. Garrett Jeanette takes the charge. This one will go against Cougar Kanzum. That'll be his first, team's first. 3-2, Blue Jays lead the Warriors here. Minute and a half into the C14 sub-district. A juiced gym here from Wahoo High School. Glad you're with us for our presentation both on the Wahoo Public Schools YouTube channel in conjunction with Wahoo Sports Online. Wahoo basketball trailing by 1, 3-2. Hancock corner. Black has it. Marcus, the leading scorer on the season, averages about 17 a game for Wahoo. Kicks it to Nelson. 3 good. Simon's home score triple. Benji Nelson. Benji had double figures on Tuesday with 10. Anthony Simon leading the way for Wahoo in that semifinal with a game-high 14. Simon this time will guard Kissinger. They get it over to Bridges, guarded by Nelson, right wing to Teese. Now they hand it back to Kissinger, guarded by Hancock. Near side it comes. Jacobson left of the key, driving. Hands off to Kissinger, right wing. 5:42 and counting. First quarter, Wahoo with their first lead on the Nelson Simon's home store triple. Wahoo leading 5-3. Probing. Kissinger flips, blocked from behind by Nelson and then out of bounds. Jeanette not able to save it. Ball will stay with AG. Out comes Teese, and for the first time for Ashland Greenwood, 5'9" junior Drake Zimmerman. Also in for the first time for Wahoo, senior Cameron Kosiski. He'll check in. Ashland Greenwood basketball. Kanzum, left wing, gets it to Kissinger, working against Anthony Simon. Now to Zimmerman, left of the key. Kissinger gets it back, working against Hancock. Dribbles to the elbow, back out to Zimmerman. 3 on the way that time. Kanzum. Lefty misses it, rebounded by Anthony Simon. Wahoo basketball leading by 2, 5-3. 5 minutes remaining, first quarter. Capacity crowd on hand here from Wahoo High School. Jeanette, left corner, guarded by Kanzum. Dribbles to the elbow, now right wing, they swing it. It's Kosiski, ball fakes. Now to Anthony Simon, drives, cut off, good help defense there by Jacobson. Now to Hancock, penetrating, Wahoo with the long possession here, working patiently against this tough Ashland Greenwood man defense. Clapp drives, gets it to Kosiski cutting. Great look there by Marcus Glock. The assist to Glock found Cameron cutting right to the front of the rim. Cam able to finish it. 7-3 Warriors their largest lead here. It's a 7-0 run for Wahoo after Ashland Greenwood had jumped out 3-0. Kissinger, there's a pass into the corner to Kanzum, intended for Kanzum, knocked out of there by Glock. Marcus right now with his game face on. He's got that snarl look that he knows it's go time. And it always is when these two rivals get together. Again, both teams with just 1 loss on the season. Sub-district final. Glad you're with us here this evening from Wahoo High School. Inbounds play, they get it into Bridges. Now on their side it comes. Skip pass. Bridges, 3, good. Second triple for the Blue Jays, all of their points coming from behind the arc. They draw to within one. Wahoo leading 7-6, under 4 to go. First quarter. Hancock, right corner. Glock. Trey Simon in also for the first time, 6'7" senior. 3 on the way. Hancock missed from the same spot earlier. Offensive rebound tipped there by Simon into the hands of Kosiski. Hancock has it now to Anthony. Anthony works around the defender and on a block on the shot attempt, and Anthony Simon will head to the charity stripe. Foul goes against Luke Clark, a 6' senior for Ashland Greenwood, checking in during that last break. Second team foul whistled against AG. Anthony to the free throw line. Yet to score in this one, as I mentioned, a game-high 14 on Tuesday against Newman. Led the way as he comes in averaging 10 points to go along with 5 boards. 3 starters for Wahoo in double figures, averaging double figures, led by Marcus Glock, 17. Nelson also in double figures with 11. Uncharacteristic 2 misses for Anthony. 0 for 2 for the senior. Keeps the lead at 7-6 Wahoo. Baseline drive by Clark. Cut off. Kicks it out to Jacobson. 3 short off the flange of the iron. Long rebound tracked down by Zimmerman. They swing it around now to Kissinger, guarded by Simon. 3:19 and counting. Wahoo leading 7-6. Kissinger straightaway pull up good. Blue Jays regain the lead as Brooks Kissinger drains it. 9-7 Blue Jays, all of their scoring from behind the arc here early. 2-point advantage for AG. Anthony Simon left of the key. Down low it goes to Trey Simon. They're all over Trey, but Big Trey able to get it up off the glass. They were pulling on his jersey. No foul was called. Trey able to score it. The big fella averages about 3 a game. He's got his first field goal, tied at 9. 2:40 and counting first quarter. Drive by Zimmerman, corner, Bridges, and he's going to turn it over as that pass intended for Clark, way off the mark, and Ashland Greenwood turns it back over to Wahoo, tied at 9 here with 2:32 left to go, first stanza. Great student sections, of course, representing their schools very well here tonight. Very loud and boisterous so far. A great high school basketball environment here for this sub-district final. It's a pass to Trey Simon. Misses it point blank. Tipped out into the hands of Anthony Simon. Anthony spinning in the paint. Out to Kosiski. Cam puts up a 6-footer. Misses it. Rebounded by Kissinger. Blue Jays with the basketball, tied at 9. Front court it comes. Clark. Swinging around to Jacobson, spinning, crossover, corner, Kissinger drives. Down near side it comes, Conzum, corner shot, Clark, 3-ball, missed. Rebounded by Simon, he clears the board. Anthony so strong inside, able to snare that away. A couple of blue jerseys close by as well, hitting the offensive glass. Wahoo with the possession, tied at 9. So pass to Anthony, back to Trey Simon. Conzum guarding him, now Glock. Floater, lane, touch shot, missed, rims in and out. Rebounded by Jacobson. Marcus looking for his first points here in this one. Good look though on the dribble drive. A little teardrop floater, unable to get it to go. Tied at 9, minute 20 remaining first quarter. Kissinger drives, kick out to Clark. Now back to Kissinger, right of the key, drives. Left-handed scoop shot, short. But there's going to be a foul called. The first on Wahoo of this game comes against Anthony Simon. Anthony will pick up his first. And 2 free throws coming here for Brooks Kissinger. Kissinger, a 6'3" senior. We'll head to the charity stripe for a pair. Tied at 9, 109 left first quarter. First one up and missed. Both teams struggling here early from the charity stripe. Garrett Grangenet checks back in, as does Owen Hancock, as Glock and Anthony Simon check out for the first time. So on the court now for for Wahoo is Hancock, Simon, Trey Simon that is, Garrett Grangenet, Kosiski, and Benji Nelson. 109 left first quarter, tied at 9. Second free throw made by Kissinger. He's got 4 in the quarter. Blue Jays regain the lead at 10-9, 104 and counting. First quarter. Little curl cut by Kosiski, cut off there nicely by Bridges. Down to Nelson, swinging around left side. Hancock has it, guarded by Kissinger. Great matchup there between two really athletic seniors. There's Grand Jeanette, posts up his defender, gets it to Trey Simon, blocked by Consum. Ashland fans in front of us not liking that call. Trey with a little reverse layup. That's a big foul because that'll be the second on Cougar Consum. One of their post players in the middle. Consum couldn't believe it, thought it was a clean block. As Trey heads to the free throw line, misses the free throw. Back in comes Dawson Teese, 6'3" junior, in for Consum, who's picked up 2 fouls here early in this first quarter. 10-9 Blue Jays over the Warriors. 49 seconds left first period. Second one by Trey, good. Lefty's got 3 off the bench. He'll check out. Back in comes Glock. Tied at 10. Back and forth we go. Ashland Greenwood opened the scoring on a triple, and then it was a 7-0 Wahoo run to take the 7-3 lead. It's been a 7-3 run of Ashland's doing of their own to tie this one up at 10. Looks like they may try for the last shot of the quarter. We'll see. Kissinger will dribble near the timeline. Kosiski, no closely guarded call yet. Alex Johnson, one of our 3 officials here for this C14 sub, and Ashland will try for the last shot of the quarter as Wahoo will not pressure Kissinger. He'll keep his dribble alive. Near the volleyball tack line. Now they'll set up a high ball screen play. Left side it comes. Bridges. Now baseline tees, drives in, flips up a wild shot, misses it. Nelson with the rebound. 2 seconds, 1 second. Half-court shot at the buzzer. Good! Cameron Kosiski is Simon's home store triple from half-court as we end the first quarter, and that gives Wahoo the 13-10 lead.
Window Cleaning is fully insured and has a strong reputation for outstanding service. They offer free estimates and customized service plans tailored to each customer's needs and budget. These are just a few of the benefits offered by Fish Window Cleaning. As the leader in the window cleaning industry, the entire Fish family is committed to brightening your world, one window at a time. Contact Fish Window Cleaning today to schedule your free estimate. FishWindowCleaning.com. That's FishWindowCleaning.com.
Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency, provides business insurance, employee health and benefits, retirement, and private client insurance solutions to organizations and individuals seeking limitless possibilities. With over 8,000 colleagues and 160 offices across the United States and Canada, MMA combines the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources and expertise of the world's leading professional services firm, Marsh McLennan. Give our Wahoo office a call today at 443-3742 or find us online at insproins.com.
If you own an older home, you quickly realize the remodeling process is a constant in your life. When you work with Buckmaster Construction, you'll also quickly realize a renewed and beautiful remodel of your home becomes a pleasure and not a grind. So give those old walls, floors, and countertops a makeover with Buckmaster Construction and learn to love your old home even more. Give Jeff a call today at 623-4288 or find him online at buckmasterconstruction.com. Cam Kosiski electrifying the Wahoo faithful with a half-court 3 triple, Simon's home store triple to end the first quarter. Wahoo leads 13-10. Second quarter underway. It's Ashland Greenwood basketball. Foul whistled against Grand Jeanette to start the quarter. That'll be Garrett's first, team's second. Blue Jays will inbound in front of Wahoo's bench, trailing by 3. Wahoo leads 13-10 thanks to Cameron Kosiski's 3 from half court at the end of the first quarter. Cam with a good first quarter off the bench, had 5, led the way, leads all scorers right now. Man defense for Wahoo as they have been throughout. Here's Kissinger driving in, penetrates a crease, jump stops, reverse layup up, no good. But that'll be a foul called on Anthony Simon. Big foul there as well, as Anthony has just picked up his second. Quickly off the bench comes Kosiski to check in, presumably for Anthony. So now 2 starters, 1 on each team. Blue Jays, Cougar Consum with 2. And now Anthony Simon just moments ago picking up his second. Free throw struggles for both teams continue as Kissinger misses the first free throw. Brooks Kissinger leading the Blue Jays with a team-high 4 in the first quarter. Blue Jays with 3 triples in that first quarter. Not a single 2-point field goal. Free throw woes continue as Kissinger misses the second. Quickly, transition three, Kosiski good. Kosiski on fire right now. He's got 8. Simon's home store triple. Cameron Kosiski, Wahoo with their largest lead of 6. 16-10. Minute into this second quarter. Bridges, right side, no good. Rims in and out, rebounded by Hancock, and then what, a travel or a foul? One official looked like he was going to call a foul on the baseline, and then the two side officials come together, and they're going to call a foul. That'll go against Dawson Teese. That'll be his first, team's 4th. Owen had fallen on his backside, but a foul called on Teese gives Wahoo the basketball, leading by 6. Here's Nelson, drives, elbow, now to Grand Jeanette. Garrett will keep his dribble alive. Now left wing, they swing it to Hancock. Here's Glock. Blocked partially there by Jacobson. Marcus attacking the rim, had it stripped as he went up by Jacobson. Ball will stay with Wahoo. Good defense there by Dane Jacobson. Hancock triggers in the inbounds. Box set. Grand Jeanette has it. 16-10 Warriors over the Blue Jays. This game has been as we thought it would be, has lived up to its billing, been back and forth. Cameron Kosiski scored the last 6 for Wahoo. 2 Simon's home store triples, 1 to end the first quarter and 1 to start this second quarter. There's a 3 missed by Nelson, but a great save by Hancock, far sideline. Grand Jeanette baseline cut off. And then another strip by Jacobson. And ball will stay with Wahoo. Kanzum as well as Zimmerman check back in for the Blue Jays. Another box inbounds play. Hancock still looking, 5-second count on. Flips it out to Nelson. Had to go up with all of his 6'7" frame there to grab that ball. Nelson has it, left elbow, spinning. Jumper, fade away, no good. Rebounded by Kissinger. Blue Jays with the basketball. Wahoo leading by 6, 16-10. Kissinger. Down to Kanzum, driving in, layup, up and good. Good move for the big man, Cougar Kanzum. That's the first 2-point field goal of the game for Ashland Greenwood. Draws the Blue Jays to within 4. Wahoo leading 16-12, 5:40 and counting. Second quarter. Capacity crowd on hand as you would expect when these two get together. C14 boys sub-district final. Free throw jumper. Hancock missed, tipped into the hands of Zimmerman. He'll dribble across the timeline into the front court. Zimmerman spinning, keeps his pivot foot, and then they're going to say nope, he shuffled it. Thought maybe he had slid it, and the official there on the baseline, the lead official, calls a travel on Drake Zimmerman. And that'll turn the ball back over to the Warriors. 16-12 Wahoo. 5:22 left, second quarter. Glad you're with us. Wahoo Sports Online in conjunction with Wahoo Public Schools YouTube channel. Presentation of C14 boys sub-district basketball. Siski dribbles across the timeline, will go left with it, guarded by Bridges. Now goes back to his right. Block, working against Zimmerman. Back to Kosiski. This is another one. Another Simon's home store triple. Cam Kosiski. He's got 3 of them. He's in double figures with 11. Bridges tries to answer, unable to do so. Rebounded by Kosiski. He's all over the place right now. Cam with the rebound. Pass up the court to Glock. Back to Kosiski. Right wing. Hancock into the corner to Grand Jeanette. Down low. Pushing up Marcus. Working against Zimmerman. And then a foul called on Drake Zimmerman as Marcus going over his left shoulder that time. First foul against Zimmerman, 15th foul against the Blue Jays. 19-12, Wahoo with their largest margin now of 7. 4:44 left to go, second quarter. Cameron Kosiski pacing the offense here early for Wahoo. Marcus Scott gets his first points of the game from the charity stripe, hits the free throw. 8-point lead now for Wahoo at 20-12. Cameron off the bench with 3 Simon's home store triples, also a 2-point field goal, 11 game-high points for the senior. Marcus 2 for 2. It's the largest lead now of 9 for the Warriors at 21-12, approaching the halfway mark of this second quarter. Right wing, Jacobson into the corner to Zimmerman, swing it near side to Kissinger. He'll penetrate, little Euro step move. That ball off the left side, a little too strong. Rebound backside by Trey Simon, checking in during that last break. Anthony Simon heads to the scorer's table, ready to check in during our next timeout. Black down in to Trey Simon. Posts up Kanzum. Trey backing his defender down. Left-handed jumper up and good off the low block. Trey's been good off the bench. He's got 5. It's an 11-point lead for the Warriors. Timeout, Ashland Greenwood.
When you're looking for a tasty lunch or dinner, be sure to consider the Wahoo Dairy Queen. The DQ crew will be sure your meal is made fresh and always at an affordable price. Be sure to stop in and take advantage of their lunch specials and top off your meal with a delicious sundae or blizzard. The Wahoo Dairy Queen, proudly sponsoring Wahoo area athletics on WSO.
In today's digital age, you can find solutions for any topic from anyone, anywhere. It can be overwhelming and hard to know who to trust. At Platte Valley Equipment, they'll help you cut through the noise to find the best solutions for your operation. Platte Valley Equipment promises you'll partner with trusted advisors committed to your success. Whether it's parts, sales, service, or technology, Platte Valley Equipment is your full-service John Deere dealer serving eastern Nebraska, including Wahoo. Stop in, check them out online at PlatteValleyEquipment.com or call 402-443-3123 today.
Timeout taken by Ashland Greenwood at the 4:07 mark of this second period. Wahoo outscoring the Blue Jays 10-2 here in the second quarter thus far. Cameron Kosiski, big off the bench for Wahoo. He's got a game-high 11 on 3 Simon's Home Store triples. Trey Simon also off the bench with 5. It'll be Ashland Greenwood basketball out of the timeout. Set play. Looking for a back cut there was Jacobson to Kissinger. Pass goes out of bounds on the baseline. Turnover, Blue Jays. It'll be Wahoo basketball. 23-12 Warriors. Hancock and Grangenet out. Back in comes Anthony Simon. Benji Nelson as well. Anthony Simon, they clear it out for him, working against Jacobson. Good defense there by Jacobson. Now to Glock. Get it to Nelson, guarded by Kissinger. Benji down the lane. Floater up. No good. Rebounded by whom? Anthony Simon. They're going to say it was touched out of Anthony's hands or tipped out of his hands by a Blue Jay defender. Ball will stay with Wahoo. Trey Simon will trigger the inbounds. Warriors lead by 11, 23-12. Trey still looking, gets it into Nelson, right corner. Now down low to Trey Simon. Kanzum. Trey able to get the bucket. Check that third field goal for Trey. He's got 7. Averages just 3 off the bench. Wahoo's bench right now has been fantastic. Kosiski leading the way with the game-high 11. Trey Simon with 7 off the bench. 18 of Wahoo's 25 from bench points. Approaching 3 to go here, second quarter. Drive by Jacobson. Gets it out to Bridges, 3. That one's short. Rebounded by Kosiski. 13-point lead, largest of the game for Wahoo. Looking to add more with the possession. Nelson, pass stolen away by Kissinger. Back over to Zimmerman, and then he loses it. Wahoo fortunate there, as Wahoo's defense not rotating back well in transition. Blue Jays had a 2-on-1 break. Time Zimmerman just unable to handle the pass across the lane. Turns it over to Wahoo. 13-point advantage. 25-12 Warriors with the basketball. Anthony Simon will dribble across the timeline, guarded by Jacobson. Goes right wing with it to Kosiski. Cam all the way down the lane, scores it. What a game for Cameron Kosiski thus far. He's got 13 game-high points. The 6'1 senior off the bench leading the way. Largest lead of now 15 for the Warriors at 27-12. Kanzum spinning, cut off. Good help defense by Glock. Bridges again, that one badly missed, airballed it, backside rebound to Kosiski. Approaching 2 to go, first half. There's going to be another pass out of bounds. Tried to find Nelson on the right wing as Trey Simon checks out. Owen Hancock back in for head coach Kevin Sheaf. 27-12 Warriors, 2:04 remaining, second quarter. Good news for both of these teams, as I mentioned during the pregame show, is they only have 1 loss, but the great news is they're both 1 and 2 respectively, Wahoo and Ashland Greenwood, in the point standings as of this morning, which means they're both no matter the outcome here, whichever one loses here tonight would still be in a position to have a wild card berth and also be in a position to host that district final game. There's a nice hesitation reverse layup by Brooks Kissinger. That's only the second field goal of this quarter for the Blue Jays, coming at the 1:37 mark of the second quarter. Cuts the lead to 13. Wahoo leading 27-14. They isolate Hancock on the low block, spinning and able to get it up and in over Luke Clark. Just Owen's second field goal. He's got 4. Back to a 15-point lead at 29-14. Approaching a minute left. Here's Bridges. He'll back dribble. Try to get it to Kissinger, and then stolen away by the thief. Cameron Kosiski all the way down. Hits it, and it's good, and he's fouled. It counts. Cam Kosiski having a half here in the first half as he hits the bucket, the hoop and the harm. Brooks Kissinger whistled for the foul, his first, team 6th. Kosiski with 10 in the quarter, 15 for the contest, looking to add to it. Unable to do so as he misses the free throw. It's the largest lead of 17 for the Warriors at 31-14. 1 minute remaining, second quarter. Left wing, Blue Jays. Corner, Jacobson working against Hancock. Splits the crease, kicks it out. Kissinger 3, no good. Rebounded by Anthony Simon. Blue Jays have gone cold from the outside after a couple initial threes. 3 of those, as a matter of fact, 3 triples in the first quarter. Paced their offense, but they've turned cold here in the second quarter. Only mustering 2 field goals in this quarter. Been outscored 18-4 here in the quarter. A 3-point Wahoo lead after 1 quarter has now blossomed, ballooned to 17. Wahoo leading 31-14. And Wahoo will try for the last shot of the quarter. 13 seconds, 12 seconds. Anthony Simon will maintain his dribble, guarded by Clark. Right wing, high screen comes. Anthony works off of it. Now out to Kosiski, ball fakes, puts up the 3, no good. Rebounded by the Blue Jays. And after 1 half, in the boys C14 sub-district final, Wahoo out in front of Ashland Greenwood by a score of 31-14.
Since 1937, JEO Consulting Group has helped their clients thrive. JEO grew up in Wahoo and has cultivated their reputation for treating their clients and employees like family. Over the decades, JEO has opened 13 offices and hired over 250 people. JEO excels in engineering, architecture, surveying, planning, community engagement, environmental sciences, and funding. Their roots run deep in Wahoo, and they care about sustaining the places that people call home. Visit them online at jeo.com.
At MJ Senior Living, we specialize in providing quality senior living communities in Nebraska that care for you. Based right here in Wahoo, we're proud to support the Bishop Newman Cavaliers and Wahoo Warriors. Our MJ Senior Living communities offer a life full of engagement, enjoyment, and purpose. We wish the Cavalier and Warrior student athletes good luck in athletics and in the classroom. MJ Senior Living. We're all about you. Visit mjseniorliving.com.
At Braun, Lindell, Freeman, Caddy, and Losterer, they emphasize specific areas of law, including business planning, estate planning, probate, and real estate. From a base in Wahoo, Braun, Lindell, Freeman, Caddy, and Losterer serves Wahoo Law Group clients throughout eastern Nebraska and across the state. With an additional office in Eagle, Nebraska, find them at wahoolaw.com or call their Wahoo office 443-3225 today.
If you're a parent of an athlete, you want to know there's professional medical help available to you provided by the team that knows sports injury. Dr. Doug Cook at Nebraska Orthopedic Center, located at 6900 8th Street in Lincoln. Check them out online at nebraskaortho.com or call 436-2000 to get your superstar on the road to recovery in the most important game of all, the game of life.
Located just east of Lake Wahoo, let the good folks at Auto Alley help you with your everyday vehicle maintenance needs. Auto Alley provides complete auto maintenance services including oil changes, tune-ups, brake repairs, steering and suspension repair, alignments, cooling system maintenance, and even more complex computer diagnostics and repair for drivetrain issues. Looking for new tires? Auto Alley carries all the top brand names. For auto service that gets it right the first time, call Auto Alley today at 5058.
So you're thinking a new garage or addition is just what you need. A little more space for that boat, a new man cave, or maybe even a she shed. You can have it all with one call to Buckmaster Construction, 623-4288. Let Jeff and his crew do it right for you. Concrete, light commercial buildings, and even new home construction. They can help. Let the master builders at Buckmaster build something for you today that will last a lifetime. Affordable meal deals all day, every day at the Wahoo DQ. Chicken and cheeseburger options for under $7, including fries, a drink, and to top it off, dessert. A DQ Sundae or for only $1 more, any flavor to Blizzard. If you're in a celebratory mood, we have ice cream cakes or Blizzard cakes. Don't forget about our box novelties like Dilly Bars and Buster Bars. The Wahoo DQ at 1122 North Chestnut in Wahoo.
Welcome back to Wahoo High School. We're at halftime, as at halftime Wahoo leads Ashland Greenwood by a score of 31-14 here, as Wahoo dance team being recognized here at halftime. Let's check your first half scoring. First for the Blue Jays. They're led at halftime by senior Brooks Kissinger. He's got a team high 6, 3 points on single triples for Dane Jacobson and Cade Bridges, and 2 points for Cougar Konsum. For Wahoo, they're led at halftime off the bench by senior Cam Kasiski. He's got a game high 15. Cameron with 3 Simon's Home Store triples, including a half-court shot from right at the end of the first quarter that electrified the Wahoo crowd. Pacing the way, Cam Kasiski with 15 in the first half. Also off the bench, Trey Simon, 6'7" senior, has 7 points off the bench. 4 points for Owen Hancock, 3 points for Benji Nelson, and 2 points on 2 free throws for Marcus Block. Wahoo led 13-10 after 1 quarter, and then a big second quarter propelled Wahoo to their 17-point halftime lead, as Wahoo outscored Ashland Greenwood 18-4 in that second quarter to stake them to this 17-point lead. As I mentioned, however, the consolation for the loser of this one is that they know they will have a wild card berth secured. Only 4 wild cards available after the sub-district round. The 12 sub-district winners move on to the district final round, and then the 4 next highest in the points secure one of those valuable wild cards. These 2 teams, Wahoo and Ashland Greenwood, are sitting number 1 and number 2 respectively in the points as of this morning, so they will move on. Both of these teams we know will play in the district final round, and the good news even for both teams is that it looks very likely that both teams will host, almost assuredly both teams will host a district final. Now keep in mind, because of weather-related postponements tonight, those district final matchups, which could have been played on Saturday and likely would have been played on Saturday for Wahoo, have now been moved back to next week on either Monday the 27th or Tuesday the 28th. We do not yet know, of course, what days Wahoo or Ashland will be hosting those, but either one of those 2 days is available for the schools to host the district finals next week. So check the NSA website for all of those broadcast details. While we have a moment, I want to thank the Wahoo Public Schools Foundation. Did you know that you can make gifts to the Wahoo Public Schools Foundation through your will, trust, life insurance, or IRA? They are a 501c3 corporation, and they are positioned to receive your gift and provide you or your estate a qualified charitable deduction. To learn more about the Wahoo Public Schools Foundation, contact Mr. Bill Reese at 402-416-5471 or email them at wpsfoundation@wahoowarriors.org. Be a part of Warrior Nation and support Wahoo Public Schools Foundation. They do great work at the foundation. They provide annually well over north of $50,000 in scholarships, does the Wahoo Public Schools Foundation, doing great work. Give Mr. Bill Reese a call today. Halftime finds the Warriors leading by 17. Back with more from Wahoo after this.
At Frontier Cooperative, our career opportunities expand into many areas, including agriculture, IT, accounting, operations, sales, and more. We have 60 locations across eastern Nebraska, and we're hiring in your area. At Frontier Co-op, we're committed to providing our employees with excellent benefits, competitive wages, and opportunities for personal and professional growth. Visit frontiercooperative.com/careers for a list of our openings and information about our internship programs. Join the Frontier family today and come experience the difference.
JEO takes great pride in a unique family-oriented approach to running their business, and they truly believe in a competitive marketplace. Their firm's people are key to establishing long-standing relationships which lead to long-term success. The professionals at JEO are skilled at managing every element of a job. From A to Z, remember JEO, a partner for every job and every community. Visit them online at www.jeo.com or call the Wahoo office 443-4661.
The firm of Brom, Lindahl, Freeman, Caddy, and Loster traces its history of providing legal services to residents of East Central Nebraska to 1893. The firm specializes in helping families during important times in their lives, such as the purchase or sale of a business, drafting wills and trusts, or helping families navigate the process of probate after the passing of a loved one. Stop by 551 North Linden and get to know all the professionals at Brom, Lindahl, Freeman, Caddy, and Loster, or check them out at wahoolaw.com.
At MJ Senior Living, we specialize in providing quality senior living communities in Nebraska that care for you. Based right here in Wahoo, we're proud to support the Bishop Newman Cavaliers and Wahoo Warriors. Our MJ Senior Living communities offer a life full of engagement, enjoyment, and purpose. We wish the Cavalier and Warrior student athletes good luck in athletics and in the classroom. MJ Senior Living. We're all about you. Visit mjseniorliving.com.
80% of the population will experience low back pain at least once in their lifetime. Low back pain is due to multiple factors, and Makovic Acilius Physical Therapy has the expertise to address them. It doesn't matter your age or activity level. Low back pain can affect anyone. Makovic Acilius Physical Therapy will work hard to get you off the sidelines and back into the most important game of all, the game of life. Find them online at makovicapt.com or call 443-4555 to make an appointment.
And while we have a moment, we want to say thank you to all of our fine sponsors and advertisers here on Wahoo Sports Online. I want to say thank you for allowing us to be here this evening. An electric atmosphere, packed house, capacity crowd from Wahoo High School. At halftime, finding Wahoo leading Ashland Greenwood by a score of 31-14. Plenty of basketball action continuing tomorrow night. We'll be right back here at Wahoo High School for a girls' district final. The Wahoo High School Lady Warriors, under head coach Sean Forbes, bring in an 18-5 record, taking on the Bravettes of Battle Creek, coming in at 12-11. Tip-off scheduled for 7 o'clock right back here at Wahoo High School. Join me tomorrow evening for girls' district final action. To start second half, it'll be Wahoo basketball, leading by 17. Anthony Simon has it, guarded by Kissinger. Left wing, they swing it to Glock, guarded by Konzum. And then what a tie-up called. Yep. Good defense there by Konzum to reach in on Marcus as he was trying to, I believe, go up for a shot there. Tied him up, and the arrow belongs to the Blue Jays. Just getting this second half started. Crowd filing back into the gym after making their way to the concession stand. Here's Teese. Teese held scoreless in the first half. We get it down low to Jacobson, spinning, working on Glack, back out to Teese, now to Konzum. Left wing it comes, Jacobson out to Teese, three on the way, left corner, no good. Rebound tracked down by Bridges. Offensive board, second chance here for the Blue Jays. Konzum, right of the key, goes to Kissinger, elbow jumper up, no good. Ball's tipped into the hands of Hancock. Benji Nelson and Dawson Teese colliding at the rim. Hancock picks up the loose ball. 6:55 remaining, third quarter. Wahoo by 17. Here's Grangenet, right side, they'll swing it. Both teams exclusively man defense throughout. There's Anthony, and he'll travel with it. Yep, pretty good defense there. Kissinger understanding Anthony likes to use that spin move, which he's very good at when he gets into the paint. And Kissinger just slipped over there to the left side and was able to get his pivot foot to slide. So a turnover, Wahoo gives the ball back to Ashland Greenwood. Neither team scoring yet here in this third quarter. Tees has it, looking for Kanzum down low. They move it around the perimeter. Here's Bridges down the lane. Blocked from behind by Anthony Simon. They're going to say it was off of Anthony. And then the side official's going to come in and overrule the baseline official. Anthony felt pretty strongly. He did not knock it out of bounds. The center official, as they call it, came in and they got together, and that's good officiating. As checking in, Cam Kosiski, and what a first half for Cameron, as he had 15 game-high points in the first half. He checks in for Benji Nelson. 31-14. Both teams looking for their first points here of the second half. Short corner, Grand Jeanette, guarded by Teese. He'll back down, Teese. Spin over his left shoulder, misses it. Good look. Rebounded by Hancock. Offensive rebound, puts it up, back up, and in. Owen works the glass hard, especially on the offensive side of it. He's able to get his third field goal. He's got 6, does the senior. Averages about 8 a contest. Kanzum down the lane, out to Bridges. 3, pulls the trigger, misses it. Off the heel, rebounded by Grand Jeanette. And then Cougar Kanzum will be whistled for his third. Team's first, as Kanzum will check out, and back in comes Drake Zimmerman for the first time here in the second half for head coach Jacob Mose. This is a Ashland Greenwood team that prides itself on tough defense. They hold teams on average to just 35 points a game. Wahoo already at 33 here as we're nearing the midway mark of this third quarter. Grand Jeanette, left elbow. Spinning, looking for some help, gets it out to Hancock. Owen will reset. Gets it down to Anthony Simon, guarded by Teese. Right corner, Kosiski. Wahoo swings it around the perimeter. Hancock between the rings, left side. Kosiski crosses over against Bridges. Clock, left wing, 3, no good. Rebounded by Teese. He'll get it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman in the front court. Matty Kissinger, left wing. Jacobson has it. In the lane, spins. Good help defense from Grand Jeanette, out to Zimmerman. Both teams with patient offensive sets here to start this second half. 3 on the way by Jacobson. Rims in and out. Boy, I tell you what, Ashland Greenwood's had several of those shots just tantalizingly close to coming in or going in. Another one there by Jacobson. On the other end, good spin move by Grand Jeanette. Misses the shot, but is fouled. And Garrett Grand Jeanette will head to the free throw line looking for his first points tonight, as Dawson Teese gets whistled for the foul. Second team foul against AG. 2 free throws coming here for Garrett Grand Jeanette. Shoots it at about 52% from the charity stripe. Hits the first free throw, so Garrett's first points coming from the free throw line. As Owen Hancock checks out, Benji Nelson back in for head coach Kevin Sheaf. Second one by Grand Jeanette, also good, 2 for 2 for the senior. Trey Simon checking in for the first time for Grand Jeanette. Wahoo goes just 7 deep, 6 seniors and a junior for head coach Kevin Sheaf here, as it'll be a 21-point lead, largest of the game for Wahoo. Wahoo's outscored Ashland Greenwood 4-0 so far here in the quarter, extending a 17-point halftime lead to now 21. Halfway through this third quarter. AG has it. It's Kissinger. Out to Clark, now to Kanzum. Lefty, 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded by Trey Simon. Just so much length on this Wahoo team. Wahoo, how many C1 schools have 2, 6, 7 kids both on the court right now for Wahoo? That's Nelson and Simon. There's a nice move on the low block by Anthony Simon, and believe it or not, that's Anthony's first points of the game, coming off a 14-point performance on Tuesday. Averages in double figures with 10. But again, showing you one of Wahoo's strengths is their balance. Off the bench, leading the way, Cam Kosiski with 15 and Trey Simon with 7. Over half the points so far for Wahoo off the bench. So scramble for a loose ball and into the hands of Jacobson, and he buries the triple. Dane Jacobson's second 3. He's got 6. closes the gap now to 20. Wahoo leading 37-17. Under 3 to go, third quarter. Capacity crowd on hand for this C14 boys sub-final, as you would imagine, when these two longtime rivals, longtime members, of course, of the Capital Conference. Wahoo transitioning to the Trailblazer a couple years ago. Ashland Greenwood fully joining the Trailblazer next year. So they'll rejoin in that new Trailblazer conference, as there's a baseline drive by Marcus Glock. He's cut off and then travels with it. And so Wahoo turns the ball back over to the Blue Jays. 37-17 your score. Wahoo comfortably ahead by 20. 2.5 to go, third quarter. Both these teams, as I mentioned, in great positions to not only be in a district final regardless of tonight's outcome, but also host that district final, which home court advantage cannot be overestimated, in my opinion, when it comes to high school basketball, playing in front of your home fans and community, not having to get on a bus and travel. Both these teams almost assuredly hosting district finals sometime early next week, either Monday or Tuesday. There's a drive by Jacobson, gets it to Kansam, and he's able to score it. Strong move there by Cougar Kansam. He's got 4. Cuts the deficit now to 18 at 37-19 for Wahoo. Siski spinning, muscles up a shot, misses it. And then Nelson, right idea. Benji tried tipping it to Cameron, but Cameron had not established himself yet inbounds. Cameron tried to hop really quickly to get his feet in, but couldn't do so. Head coach Kevin Sheaf wants to talk to his kids. 30-second timeout taken. Wahoo leading by 18.
There is no such thing as a simple remodel. The skilled carpenters at Tim and Seth Molly Construction expertly make any job look easy. So when you're ready to tackle your DIY project, consider calling in the A-team instead. Molly Construction. Get out of the way and watch them bring the hammer. Tim and Seth Molly Construction, for over 20 years building for Wahoo and surrounding communities. Call them today at 480-4537.
Also want to thank Wahoo Public Schools Foundation. Enhancing our schools, inspiring our students is their mission. And since 1988, they've provided a lot of significant and meaningful student scholarships and programming made possible by the generosity of the alumni and friends of Wahoo Public Schools. Find out how you can be an essential part of this mission and visit their website at wahoopublicschoolsfoundation.org or call Mr. Bill Reese at 416-5471. Timeout taken by Wahoo, 30-second timeout. Ashland Greenwood with the basketball. Blue Jays trail the Warriors by 18. Baseline drive, Bridges cut off nicely and help defense there by Trey Simon. Gets it over to Jacobson, floater, good. Dane Jacobson's come to life here in the third quarter. He's got 5 in the quarter. 8 for the contest, leading scorer for the Blue Jays here so far. Cuts the deficit now to 16, 37-21. It was a 17-point lead at halftime for Wahoo. Wahoo's also led by as many as 23. Nelson spinning, right wing. Trey Simon tried to find Hancock on that post entry, and you can see Owen pointing up, telling Trey, get a little more arch on that ball. Get that ball up a little bit higher. Let me come up and go get it. As the ball knocked out of bounds by the Blue Jays. Trey will check out. Back in comes Garrett Grangenet. Under a minute to go. Third quarter, Wahoo by 16, 37-21. Wahoo looking to isolate on the low block. Anthony Simon. Pretty good post defense there by Brooks Kissinger. Simon now gets it to Kosiski. We'll see if Wahoo may try to take some air out of this and try for the last shot of the quarter, and they very, very well may do so. Little weave action out at the top. Now Anthony Simon will hold near the volleyball attack line, guarded by Kissinger. Simon holding, expect screen coming. They'll clear it out, actually hand it off. Nope, not hand off, fake hand off. Anthony keeps it. Elbow jumper, no good. But a reach-in foul on Kissinger. And 2 free throws coming here for Anthony Simon with 2.7 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Anthony will head to the free throw line, 69% free throw shooter on the season. Again, averages about 10 a game. Held in check here so far by Ashland Greenwood. And Anthony's struggling right now in this one from the free throw line. 0 for 3, that's his third miss. Uncharacteristic miss there for Anthony. As he'll have a second. Block checks back in, as well as Benji Nelson for head coach Kevin Sheaf. Second one by Simon on the way, that one good. Anthony now with 3, all of those coming here in the quarter. Wahoo will apply some full court pressure to make it tough. And the shot by Kanzam at the end of the quarter, no good. After 3 quarters, Wahoo leads Ashland Greenwood 38-21.
Looking for an experienced and hardworking auction firm when you need to sell your home, farmland, equipment, or personal property at auction? Make sure you contact Dan Sanderson at Nebraska Realty Wahoo. Check out upcoming land auctions on nebraskafarmandland.com, where Dan has a preview waiting for you. Nebraska Realty Wahoo, 443-3415, proudly supporting Wahoo area athletics on the WSO.
Today, whether you're a fit athlete or more of a weekend warrior, our joints take a real beating. If you're seeking professional help to keep active and pain-free, consider Dr. Doug Cook at Nebraska Orthopedic Center. Dr. Cook brings his orthopedic expertise to Saunders Medical Center every Thursday, where he consults on sports-related injuries and performs orthoscopic procedures and total joint replacement if necessary right here in Wahoo. Visit nebraskaortho.com or call 436-2000 to schedule an appointment.
Start of the fourth quarter finds Wahoo leading by 17, 38-21. Warriors maintain their halftime advantage of 17. It'll be Wahoo basketball to start this fourth quarter. There's going to be an over and back against Wahoo. They're going to say no, it was not touched. Pretty anemic quarter, honestly, for both teams in that third quarter. Both teams with just 7 points apiece. It'll be the Blue Jays basketball. Jacobson, Kanzam, back over to Jacobson, 3. That one no good. Nelson on the backside, able to grab it, quickly up the court, long pass. Anthony Simon, layup up and good. That's what Wahoo does to you. Gets out in transition. Nice look up the court there by Nelson, as he was able to find Simon streaking off the right edge, and then a great finish. The athletic Anthony Simon able to finish it with a little finger roll. Extends the lead back to 19 at 40-21. There'll be a foul called on a Wahoo defender. They'll assess that to Grand Jeanette. Garrett picks up his second. First of the half only against Wahoo. Wahoo has also stayed out of foul trouble. Only the 4th total team foul called here against Wahoo in the game. So a strong move inside by Kissinger. Brooks able to get it to Yo. He's got 8. Back to a 17-point lead for Wahoo at 40-23, under 7 to go. Grand Jeanette hands it now to Simon. Interesting to see here if Wahoo perhaps, and just as I say that, Benji Nelson drains the 3. I was going to say, interesting to see if Wahoo perhaps would take some time and run some clock, take longer possessions, but Nelson says, nope, I'm just going to let it fly, and he does so. A Simon's Home Store triple for Benji Nelson, his second of the game. He's got 6 now in the game. Averages about 11 a contest, extends the lead now back out to 20 at 43-23. Kissinger tries to answer in the right corner. Misses it, rebounded by Nelson. Leads the break into the front court. Here's Hancock. Owen, nice no look. Grand Jeanette with the layup. Owen, very unselfish play by the senior, Owen Hancock. Probably could have gone to the rim with it himself, but decides to make the nice pass. Gets the assist. Grand Jeanette scores it. 22-point lead now for Wahoo. Another shot missed by Blue Jays in the corner. And then a foul will be called, maybe on Teese. We'll see. We'll check the number. Now they're going to get Dawson Teese with that one. That'll be his 3rd, team's 4th. As head coach Jacob Mose wants to talk to his troops. Timeout taken. Wahoo leads by 22.
Novus Ag brings strength to your farm and your community. Novus is your trusted local source for crop inputs, service, and agronomic recommendations. Novus Ag never forgets the importance of flexibility, which is why they'll help you get the inputs you want, when you want, and need them. Novus Ag works to promote farmer profitability through the products and services they provide. Get a better understanding of how Novus Ag can help you be successful this year and beyond by calling Alex, Chris, Walker, or Martin at 402-647-2255. Don't forget to grab your hot and fresh to-go pepperoni or beef pizzas on Parking Lot Tuesdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Fast and convenient at the Wahoo Pizza Hut, serving the Wahoo community for over 45 years. Stop by after a game or anytime. Call them today at 443-4692 or download their convenient app and save. Nobody out-pizzas the Wahoo Pizza Hut.
A 7-2 run to start this fourth quarter by the Warriors have extended a 17-point third quarter lead to now 22. As it'll be Wahoo basketball out of the Blue Jay timeout. Here's Cam Kosiski. Cam, after a fantastic first half off the bench, had a 15 off the bench, yet to score here in the second half. I think Blue Jays finding him a little bit better here in the second half defensively. Cam has it now left wing, gets it now to Grand Jeanette. Dribbling, holds, up and under, missed it, rebounded by Kanzum. Quickly up the court to Zimmerman, front court, left wing, now back to Kanzum. Short corner, Jacobson, back dribbles, backs his defender down, that's Kosiski, little baby hook, missed. And rebounded by Wahoo, ball's loose, fought for into the hands of Glock. Grand Jeanette, Kosiski, and what? They're going to get before the shot, a foul. That's going to go against Drake Zimmerman. His second, team's fifth. So the foul occurring on the floor will give Wahoo the basketball underneath their own basket, leading by 22. A little four-high look here for the Warriors on the inbounds. They get it into Trey Simon, the 6'7 senior, checking in during that last break. Trey's been good off the bench here too tonight, 7 in the first half, yet to score in the second half. Wahoo's bench leading the way, Kosiski and Trey Simon accounting for 22 of Wahoo's 45 this far. Wahoo patient, there's a pass stolen away by Jacobson, quickly up the court to Kanzum. And he lays it up off the right side. Kanzum with field goals in the second, third, and fourth quarters. He's got 6. Back to a 20-point advantage for the Warriors at 45-25, approaching the halfway mark of this fourth quarter. Anthony Simon guarded by Kissinger. Now gets it to Hancock. This time Wahoo being a little bit more deliberate. There's a strip and a steal. Kissinger with the layup, up and good. Ashland Greenwood's defense creating some offense as they get the tip and the steal and the run out there by Kissinger. He's in double figures now with 10. Quickly comes Anthony Simon. Shot up and good, and he's fouled, and it counts. Anthony said, enough of this holding on to the basketball at the timeline. I'm going right to the rack with it. And he did just that as Kissinger picks up his third. Team's 6th, and the end one opportunity coming here for Anthony Simon. Anthony getting his offense going here in the second half, has 7 now, averages about 10 a game. Free throw up, no good, but struggling, however, from the free throw line. Unfortunately, Anthony, I believe, 1 for 5 from the charity stripe here so far tonight. 20-point advantage at 47-27. 3.5 to go. Bridges, right corner, Zimmerman. Tipped and knocked out of bounds by Nelson. Again, both teams, both of these boys' teams, almost assuredly hosting district finals next week. Those games could have been played on Saturday. I know Wahoo is planning on, and I think talking with Tim Washburn, the radio voice of Ashland Greenwood, he said Ashland Greenwood was planning on hosting their district finals Saturday as well, but because of some weather-related postponements tonight and other sub-district finals, NSA came out this afternoon and said those are going to now be played on Monday or Tuesday, this coming Monday or Tuesday, 27th or 28th. So We will wait and see what those matchups are. I believe those matchups will come out on Friday night or early Saturday morning. So check the NSA website for those district final matchups. Both of these teams squarely in a district final. Both teams also hosting a district final here tonight. Wahoo in control of this one with just 3:10 left to go. Lead by 20. There's a pass nearly stolen away by Zimmerman. Wahoo gets it back. They get it down to Trey Simon as he scores it. And Big Trey with the hoop in the arm heads to the free throw line to try to complete the and one. Foul goes against Jacobson. That'll be his first. Team's 7th of the half. So Wahoo in the bonus here the rest of the way. Trey now with 9 first points of the second half for the 6'7" senior. Good looking stroke there on the free throw line. Hits the free throw in double figures now with 10. Averages just 3 a game, but boy, what a luxury. Especially in Class C1, bringing 6'7" off the bench. Trey's a good player. And Wahoo fortunate to has him as he has 10 off the bench here this evening. Extends the lead back to 13 now at 50-27. Kansan, Bridges, 3, no good. Tipped out of bounds, towards the out of bounds line I should say, but nice hustle there by Kosiski to track it down. Nelson has it. Benji, left wing. Grand Jeanette. Wahoo will pull it out and run some clock. Leading by 23. There's Glock working against Jacobson. A couple juniors that will inevitably get a shot at each other next year, of course. Marcus, a junior, and goes with the 6 seniors and head coach Kevin Sheaf's 7-man playing rotation as Ashland Greenwood now set the check-in wholesale substitutes here at the 2:22 mark of this fourth quarter. 50-27. Wahoo will win here tonight. Rockheads to the charity stripe for a 1-and-1. Give the Blue Jays credit as well defensively as they've held Marcus to just 3 here so far. Averages a team leading 17. Ashland Greenwood's defense has been pretty good, holding Glock in check so far. Second one also good as Marcus will check out and finish with 4 as he goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. But again, that's what makes this Wahoo bunch so good. They've got 7 kids in that rotation and very balanced. And that's certainly shown tonight with Kosiski and Simon off the bench leading the way with 15 and 10 respectively. There's going to be a steal. Here's Dylan Simon. Lays it up, misses it. Tipped, and they're going to say what? It stays? It will. I think the officials didn't want to run down to the other end, so they're going to keep it down on Wahoo's side of the court. Dylan Simon's got loose on the left side, but was unable to finish. His buddies in the student section giving him the business now. There's Jaden Power, senior. Misses the 3, left corner. Rebounded by the Blue Jays. Let's set your lineup here. Jaden Powers, Dylan Simons, Cody Hesser. There's a 3 from the corner. Isaac Carson, 6'2" junior for the Blue Jays. There's a baseline drive by Hesser. As Barrett Lavalle misses the 3 from the right wing. Also on the court for Wahoo, freshman Jace Kaminsky. Minute 20 remaining. Wahoo will win here tonight. Push their season record to 23-1. Blue Jays, only their second blemish, will fall to 23-2. Wahoo with the basketball. Simons now to Powers, dribbling. Lavalle, skip pass. Nearly stolen away. Dylan Simons tracks down the loose ball. Now to Kaminsky. Under a minute. Powers lets it fly. 3 left wing, no good. Rebounded by Derek Tanya, 6'3" freshman. On the other end, layup attempt missed. And here's Jaden Powers, and the senior able to get the hoop and the harm. Jaden Powers able to get it to go. He scores the bucket. 24-point lead here for Wahoo. Jaden, one of 7 seniors this year for head coach Kevin Sheaf. As he gets the bucket, unable to hit the free throw. Largest lead of now 24 for Wahoo at 54-30. Tanya goes inside and a tie-up called. Arrow belongs to the Blue Jays. They'll keep possession with just 31.5 seconds remaining. Again, both these teams will host district finals sometime next week, early next week, Monday or Tuesday, at the school's discretion. As that bucket on the low block up and good. Check the NSA website for all those broadcast details. And don't forget, folks, we'll have more basketball. It's been a busy week, busy couple weeks, but we really enjoy this time of the year. It's been fun for us as Jaden Powers will dribble out the final seconds, as this will be a Wahoo winner here tonight. The Warriors over the Blue Jays by a final score of 54-32. Wahoo captures the C14 Boys Subdistrict Championship. Again, their season record pushes to 23-1. Ashland Greenwood falls to 23-2. Both teams advancing to district final round action next week. Ashland Greenwood will secure one of those 4 valuable wild cards. Both teams also hosting next week. Check the NSA website for those district final matchups sometime late Friday night or early Saturday morning. And as I was mentioning, don't forget, we will have more basketball for you tomorrow night right back here at Wahoo High School. I will be back here tomorrow evening for a 7 o'clock tip between the Wahoo Lady Warriors and the Battle Creek Bravettes. So it's for all the marbles. There's no more wild cards. They've been distributed. When you get to that district final round, winner-take-all matchup tomorrow evening, C14 Girls District Final between the Warriors and the Bravettes. Join me tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock.